Hello, everybody. Welcome to day 2 of being snowed in and dealing with Michigan weather. So I'm just going to adjust some things real quick, and then I'll be ready to go. Today, we're going to be playing Hades, which is a nice game that I like to play on the Nintendo Switch. Yeah, so yesterday was really fun, and I want to do a little bit more of this kind of thing. So today I'm going to be playing a different game. It's called Hades. Since we're all snowed in, this game takes place in hell. We're trying to escape the 3 layers of hell, and we get help along the way from some Greek gods, which is really fun. And they'll give us certain power-ups, certain abilities that we can use to hopefully escape. And at the end of it all, we get to fight Hades himself. So yeah, we're gonna do that. I'm gonna, this is the little beginning part where you select what weapon you'll be using to get out of here, and they're all really great. We're gonna start over here. There's a sword. You can pick any of these swords. You know, we got a little test dummy here that we can slash into to see how all of these weapons work. And we've also got fight your dad. That's true. So you play as Zagreus, who is the son of Hades, and you're just, you know, your typical angsty teen who's not well understood, and your goal is to get out of hell, and at the end of it all, fight your dad. And this last weapon here is a gun, because you know when you think of ancient Greece, you think of a gun. Yeah, the test dummy, it's fun. In this game, you can actually talk to all these people, and when you talk to the test dummy, he's like, no, I actually like being a test dummy. You know, I was just floating around in hell, not doing much, but now I get to at least do this and keep regenerating every time, and that's very fun. Yeah, he's a good guy. So we're just going to go with the shield. The shield is very fun. You can throw it like Captain America. You can imbue it with these special, these little red diamond things that are coming off of me. I'm putting them into the shield, and then when I hit somebody, they come back out and use a special ability. So we're just going to play through this a couple times, and we're gonna try our best. It might not go great, but that's not the point. We do it because it's fun. This little screen is essentially explaining how hard this is going to be, and you can amp up the difficulty to unlock more things, but I think I'm just going to go as is and begin this escape attempt. Like I said yesterday, I hope everybody's doing fine. The roads are not great, so if you have to be inside, I hope that you can at least relax and help me with my video games, because I need the help.
I'll be sure to say
Y'all are my support.
Lady Artemis.
So this is our first little upgrade, and it comes from the goddess Artemis. And she's going to present us with 3 different options of things that we can make stronger. And we can make our attack stronger, or the special move that we do stronger, or the dash a little stronger. And I'm going to actually go with the special move. The special move is when we throw it like Captain America, and now it hits for a little bit more damage, which is fun. These little crystal guys are fun. They shoot laser beams at you, which is not great, but you know, it's part of the game. Come on. So you go through all of these little rooms, just fighting various bad guys, trying your absolute best to make it through and reach the surface. And along the way, there are a lot of different things that get in your way and try to stop you. But it is your job as essentially the security person to make sure that no other fiends or people can escape from hell. So you go in and essentially just kind of test out the fact that that people can't get out. What I just collected was a little heart to boost up my HP, total hit points. It's weird because I play this game all the time, and it's really just me watching it, and so I never have to explain it. And I realize that a game like this might seem super difficult or hard to understand, or there's a lot going on, and trust me, I get it. You know, I don't usually even really play games like this. When I found this one, I was like, oh, you know, I'll give it a try. It should be fine. It looks like a lot of people are having fun with it. Ooh, this is a Zeus room. So I'm going to go to the Zeus room. This is a little upgrade room, but I get to choose, and I'm going to say Zeus. So anyway, when I started playing this, I was like, oh yeah, this might not be for me, but it's cheap on the little, on the shop. So, you know, I might as well just try it out. And it turns out that I liked it a whole lot. So, you know, just because I don't typically play games like this doesn't mean that I don't like games like this. Most of the time, I'm just so bad at it that I don't usually play games like this. I call them big boy games, and I'm usually quite against them because I just know that the difficulty sometimes makes it hard to play. Like, oh, it's so hard that why would I even try to play?
That's what you get.
I've been neglecting one of the best moves of using the shield, which is, you know, using it as a shield. Gotta stop doing that. And so Uncle Zeus stops by, and he's like, oh, I've got some treats for you, and he can upgrade my cast, my dash, or something else about my dash, but I really want him to upgrade my attack, so I'm going to re-roll it, and boom, there we go. Attack boosted up. So we're just going to keep going through this little thing and hope for the best. When I was starting the game and I was on that screen showing where you pick the difficulty, I picked one of the elements that I absolutely hate the most. Notice that all of the enemies' health bars, when they first pop up, have a little blue bar over top of them. And that's just indicating that you have to hit them once before you do damage, and I don't know, it's not fun. So these three options are: we can go to Athena, or we can go collect some money, or we can go to the place where we spend the money. I don't have a whole lot of money, so I'm just gonna go to the Athena room and hope for the best. Oh, and there's just a little mini boss here. And this guy pops up in other places and runs away a lot, making it very difficult to attack him. But he can attack me very well. And it's not my favorite, but I try. I keep forgetting that I can use the shield as a shield and throw it like Captain America. So I could reduce some damage from traps. Every time I dash, I could get a little shield. Let's go with the dash. So now every time I dash, you'll see a little protective barrier. That is some help from our dear friend Athena. those little blue bars above them indicating that I have to hit them once before I hit them is just a bit redundant. Oh.
On my authority.
So a typical run for this game could take anywhere from 20-30 minutes to much shorter because I'm bad at it, so I would lose. Yeah, use the shield as a shield. I keep forgetting. I never claimed to be good at the games. I just like to play them. Oh, I'm getting hurt. Yeah. Boom. Okay, and now I get a pomegranate seed, which will help me upgrade something that I already got. So let's go with the attack, because I use that a lot. These little guys throw magic at you, and it's not fun. But since I have little help on the dash, I can send it flying back at them and do damage to them. So that's really nice.
Not yet.
Take that, friends. Got a little bit of money for finishing that fight. Now this one, these little purple gems and these little green gems, there's not really a huge difference. They do different things, but they're not really great. In-game currency, it's not all that important. It is maybe when you first start out. It's kind of like, you know, in Animal Crossing when the resources you collect in the beginning are really important, but then you can just like buy everything anyway. So, oh, I lost one of my lives, and I'm playing on the mode where I only have 2 more. There's another mode in the game that I like to play a lot where you have 2 lives, but every time you use one, you get it back if you finish the room, and then it goes back to 1. And that's just much easier, in my opinion. But when you play with different difficulties on, it gives you certain advantages of things you can collect, or you know, there's the only thing to do once you've beaten this game is to go back and just add those levels of difficulty to, you know, keep it interesting. It's a really cool way to get you to keep playing, which I really like, because one of my bigger problems with games, especially like these, like once you beat it, it's like, oh yeah, we did it, cool, like nothing more to do. But with this one, you can just keep going back and adding just different levels of difficulty and different combinations of weapons, and it keeps it fresh all the time, and I really like that. And if I keep taking hits like this is not gonna last very long. So I could go to the shop, or I could go get some more health. Let's go to the shop. I have 387 gold, so let's use it. And we can use it on a hammer that upgrades us in some way, a boon from Dionysus, or some other health. Okay. I'm a big sucker for these upgrades because they always They're more rare and you don't get them that much. I don't love a whole lot of these, but we're gonna go with Dash Strike upgrade because I use that one a lot. And then I'll collect some health because I've got the money for it. And then we're gonna go into the first world's ending, which is at the end of every world you fight one of the bigger bosses, and in this one we fight the Fury Sisters, which you can, which I'm probably gonna lose at, honestly, because it's just not where my head's at tonight, and I've got a deadline on it. I'm taking it really slow. Oh man, yeah, this probably isn't gonna go well, but it's fun. Even when I'm not doing well, I still manage to have a good time. Let's just hope that I don't mess it up too bad. There's a chance that I could win. Oh yeah, you can summon Sisyphus and his boulder to land on people, and he can come by and give you some health points too. Yeah, this is not going my way. Here's our second to last one. Now my health is slowly being drained because I have reached my time limit and it's not gonna go well. Might as well collect up all the things before I go. But the great thing about this game is no matter what, your character always dies. And you go back to the beginning. So that's always fun to look forward to. It's not the worst thing because it keeps it interesting and it teaches you as you play it that it's okay to lose, which I think is really important. Not a whole lot of games really incentivize you losing all that much. So then you start back at the beginning in the like main corridors of hell. It's just kind of like, I don't know, a cool place. And your dad is over behind the desk doing paperwork.
The court now, I suppose.
Reconvene our court now, I suppose. Yeah, Dad. There's a bunch of cast of characters that come around here. There's a little like chef who makes food, and you can bring him stuff that you get out there in the place. And this guy, he's a little shop. Great. Hell, yeah, it is kind of great. It's a cool place. There's like a little garden. So your mom, Persephone, manages the garden, and it's a good time. You can just go around. You can go talk to her. Let's see if she's over here.
Just formulating more of our dark schemes.
Yes, our dark schemes. Yeah, so the story is that your mom, Persephone, at the beginning of the game is outside of hell, hiding from her family on Mount Olympus and from Hades himself. And so you're trying to solve this mystery of kind of where she went and why she's gone. And every time you escape from hell, you get to go see her, but only for a little bit of time because you can't stay out of hell for too long. And so it's a really great way to give you an incentive to leave, but another reason to come back. And it just keeps you playing. So now that we're in here, I'm going to take off the parts of this that have been slowing me down so much. And we're going to try it one more time. Cool. We're going to set the difficulty to 5. And we're going to do one more. Why not? I'll see if I can get 3 different runs in today. I think I can. Yesterday I played for about 30 minutes. And I thought that was fine. You know, I don't think that you really need to make it a super long stream to be effective. I think that it's fun no matter what. And so a short amount of fun is just as good as a large amount. And I think that there are some streamers out there who just like try to go for just huge amounts of time. And I'm like, why are you doing that to yourself? Like, you are just streaming for hours out of your day. Like, that seems like a lot. I know personally when I get a chance to play video games, I don't have that much time. So maybe an hour at most is the time that I would have towards, playing games if I really, really wanted to. But 30, 40 minutes is perfect. I get just a little bit of, I don't know which door to choose. All of these things are not that great. But 30, 40 minutes is perfect. I don't know why people feel like they need to do more than that. I have a really short attention span anyway, so can't really do too much for too long. And I don't mind it. It's a fun time no matter what. But the next bunch of games that I really want to play and I want to stream are games that are not streamed very often, and probably maybe for good reason, but they're mobile games. I think that mobile games are really fun. I'm not talking about like those like point and click like Farmville style games, but there are some games that have been released on like iPhone and iPad that are actually really good, and I just want to highlight some of those and try it out, because I don't think that they get a whole lot of play. Most people, when you think of like video game streamers, they're streaming like Call of Duty and Fortnite, and that just, I don't know, they're not really my style. I like really simple games, just easy to pick up and play. Like I said, short amount of time that I actually have to play games. So I don't know, I'm gonna try some of those. There's some good ones on the Apple Arcade, which is like a monthly subscription service for video games that you can get on your iPhone and your iPad and your Apple TV and all your Apple devices. And you can play all of these games across many different platforms, and it's really fun. I actually like the games quite a bit, and it's perfect for me because you can get the subscription and then just play as many of the games on there as you want, and then and you don't have to buy any of them because you just kind of pay once a month and just have unlimited access, which is a good time. So should I go to the shop? I don't have that much money. Let's go see what Lady Aphrodite has in store for us. Oh, but first, I gotta fight these friends. Hi, friends. Yeah, they don't like me. They're throwing bombs at me, and I just wish that they had a more appropriate outlet to release some of this anger that they feel, because they just seem like they're holding on to something. I don't know, and they're taking it out on me. It's pretty rude, I'd say. So she can either upgrade my attack or, let's say revenge damage is pretty good. So when somebody hits me, then it triggers an event called revenge damage, where the person who hit me takes damage because they hit me, which is fair because they shouldn't be hitting me, even though I'm running through and I'm hitting people. I know, I see the hypocrisy. I get it. But that's my job. I'm the security officer for Hell, so I'm gonna go and make sure that everything's locked down. And if anyone gets in my way of doing my job, it's my job to tell them hello and remind them that's my job.
Okay.
Cool. So that one's done. We're gonna go off to this next room where we get yet another purple diamond. Ooh, look at all these guys. Back to our laser boys. These guys are fun. That was actually pretty quick. Yeah, certain weapons are really good against some types of enemies. It's really well balanced in that way. Like, you can have two different runs of this game look totally different because you just have different weapons. And so, oh no. That's one of the things that I like about the game. Take that. Oh boy. Nice. These little starry pits are, they go to the realm of chaos, and you can only get in there if you pay with some of your health points. And so I'm going to go down there and I'm going to see what chaos has in store. So these chaos boons are there to help you, but they also give you something that's bad. They give you something good, they give you something bad. So the first one, for the first 3 encounters, or for the next 3 encounters, every time you attack, you get hurt for 3 points of damage. But afterwards, you get another crystal thing. I attack mostly with the sword, so it's not going to be that one. For the next 4 encounters, you're slower, but anytime you find gold in the next, after that, it's worth 40% more. That could be good. This one, your dash has a shorter range, but your cast does more damage. I'm going to go with that one. That one seems like the most well-balanced out of all of them. Sure, we're going to go with that. Okay. We're going to get rid of these laser boys. Come on, laser boys. I keep thinking I have that shield weapon that I just did a run with. One of the perks of using that weapon is these little diamonds that you can throw. When you're using the shield, you can essentially infuse your shield with those, so every time you hit somebody with your shield, it hits them with those too. And it's a great thing. Your attack fires a wave that deals 30 damage. Your special hits in a wider area, or you can hold your attack to strike rapidly. I think I'm going to do that. So now I can hold it and just slash around. And now we're back to the Fury Sisters, the place where I died last time. I might consider toning down the difficulty so I can actually make it through to show more of this, but it's already been about 30 minutes. Maybe I'll do one more if I die after this, which I might, because I don't know. When I'm just playing by myself, it's not so bad, but something about streaming right now is just, my attention is diverted. And there are some days, just like with anything, where, something that I'm really good at can just go not great. And I think that is really common. Like something that, is usually so easy can be very frustrating on days where nothing's kind of going right. And today just might be one of those days. But they only have a little bit of health left, and I think I didn't even do that. You know what did it? It's that revenge damage. I knew it would come in handy. Great. So now I'll collect my reward and go on to the next stage. Cool. Let's go forward. So you can kind of heal up in this little area here.
Let's see here.
We can keep all of this stuff the same. Oh, don't need to know about any of the intricacies of this game because there's a lot you can do with it. There's a lot of ways to play it, and it's a good time. So yeah, now we go to the next stage, which is just this lava inferno. Ugh, it's difficult. When I first got to this level, it took me forever to get out of it because I always just step in the lava because I'm not smart, and I'm not smart enough to know not to. I'm used to playing in a certain way, and now it's the same game, but there's lava all over the floor. Imagine if the thing that you do every day
A curse of chaos.
suddenly was just covered in lava. you'd probably have a hard time with it too. So now we're going to go towards the Hermes door, and Hermes is going to give us some speedy abilities that should help us. He can give you things like, you know, move faster, or have a certain move improve speed, or dash more times in a row, something like that. Let's see what he's got. Special faster. Hold your cast. Let's do that.
Now here goes.
As you might have noticed by now, I don't really read any of the dialogue. It's really good. The voice acting in this game is really good. The soundtrack's really good. But, oh, I have a visitor who's just yelling at me. What do you want, bud? Come here. Come here. Come on. You know you want to. There you go. So now I have a visitor, as you can tell. Let's go with this one. But what I was saying is the game has really great voice acting and really great really great music. And the dialogue boxes are really good. When I first started playing it, I realized that it was very, they were always different, which is just very rare in games like this. You know, usually you talk to one character and they have like one thing to say, and then they're done. But now, every time I talk to especially one of the Greek gods, they're all different. This is not going well for me. Holy smokes. Yeah, I know. This is... oh boy. Oh boy. And I only have a sword, so I can't even reach them when they go over the lava. I have to like... okay. That wasn't so bad. Now this one, Demeter, she gives you cold... I would simply not. She gives you cold boons, which is really nice. So let's maybe... I'm gonna re-roll it. I didn't like any of those. Ooh, she also has a cast that fires a laser. So we're gonna go with that one. Hi, Fuzzy. He's just happy to be here. As am I. Yeah, let's go with... oh. Hi, bud. He can always tell... my cat on me. His name's Gravy. He can always tell when I'm either on a Zoom call or my attention is being given to something other than him. And he always just finds a way to make his way over to me to be like, hey, just to remind you, I need attention as well. And I'm happy to give it, because look how cute he is. Hi, buddy. Oh, he's being so sweet. Plus, I think he really likes social attention. Like when I am on a Zoom call and he just crawls up on my lap, he likes that people are like, oh my god, you have a cat, so cute. And then I like, I don't know, he just kind of likes that. And he has been showing me recently that he likes being social, which I was not really expecting, because, you know, it's mostly just been he and I for the whole time I've had him. But whenever people are around now, he just is a whole different cat. He's like, now is my time to shine. And boy, does he. Yeah, okay. This is Dionysus, the god of wine and good times. And he's going to give us something that his big attack is called Hangover. So our dash causes hangover, which is just this purple, hazy effect here that makes our enemies slow down and get hurt slowly over time. So that's really nice. Let's do... okay, I can afford another boon here. let's do that one. What are you doing? See what I mean? He's ridiculous. Ridiculous.
May I say you look lovely.
Oh, yes. Now this is the end of the second level, where we fight the Bone Hydra, who's got many heads that are gonna pop out of the lava right here. Yep, let's give it a little bit of this. Yeah, let's go with that. And they spit these like little fire pits, and I always end up stepping in them. I know I shouldn't, but it's hard not to. Man, these little laser beams. Don't mess around with the laser beams. They're great. They're a good time. Nope. Pardon me. Ugh. Lost another life. I only got 2 of them. Man, I gotta stop jumping in the lava. There's another game that I'd like to stream sometime soon called Hot Lava, and that one is also you try not to jump into the lava. And it's really fun. It's a little parkour platformer, so you play as this little action figure trying to jump from like platform to platform. Ain't that just the pits? It certainly is. Ain't that just the way? But Hot Lava is a game that I want to stream as well, where you're just jumping over furniture as a little action figure, and I don't know, just a good time. There's a lot of games that I'd like to show people, because I play games that not everybody knows about or loves, and I understand that, but I don't know. He is just like climbing right up on my desk and everything. This boy is an attention hog for sure. Yeah, that's not bad. Let's try to take down these guys. Oh no. There's these little chariots that come into the 3rd level that are just really, really difficult. They're fast and they chip away your damage. It's not fun. But this last, the 3rd level, it's not the last one, it's the 3rd world, is Elysium, which is, in Greek mythology, the good place. But there's still, like, warriors and people that you have to escape, but it's the closest to the surface. Let's say special hits twice? Yeah, we'll go with that. So this is obviously different from the was different from the lava level because, you know, it's lush and green and all of that. The Bone Hydra is totally hitting on you. Yeah. But to be fair, I hit on him quite a bit as well. I hit him with my sword. Oh, yeah. These guys are very difficult. I'm not great at fighting against them, especially when I have like a really close range melee weapon. It's just not in the cards for me. I do have a feeling that in the next... Oh, are you gonna brush against the microphone now? Yeah, of course you are. Of course you are. This boon here allows all these little collectible diamond things to return to me automatically. Buddy, what is going on with you? Are you mad because I'm not giving you attention?
In the name of Hades.
I understand. Special... I'll take this one where I take less damage because I'm taking quite a bit right now. Normally I would go through the Ares gate, but I'm gonna go to this mystery one. Because that's just... I know that I will get a boon that will help me gain back more of my life. Actually, Nope, it wasn't even guaranteed that I would have gotten that. So this is the Bull of Minos, and he's no fun. He hits really hard, and he has a lot of hit points. Minotaurs, I'm telling you, difficult. I'm gonna try to hit him with my laser and hope that that does something. Okay, not nothing. Come here. Come here, friend. Yeah, there you go. Cool. So you just have to get him down to like 20% health, and then he leaves, and you have to fight him later back when he's with Theseus. And it's... Or no, he pairs up with a... No, yeah, it is Theseus. I was going to say Achilles, but he's a different part of the game. Special inflicts doom... Call... Yeah, I don't have a call at all. And the call, there's the attack, the special, the cast, and the call. And the call is when the bar underneath my health gets a little bit higher, I can summon a special ability from one of the gods, and I just picked Ares, and his little effect looks like this. I just turn into this little spinning wheel of destruction for just a second. I wish it lasted longer because I really needed it for longer. Like this, yeah, does not last long at all, but that's okay. Come on, there we go.
Dead to the last.
Let's upgrade the cast.
Hi there.
You've come this far now. What say we get things?
So this is Thanatos.
Sounds good.
He comes by to kind of help me / compete with me, where he has a counter up top and I have a counter of how many enemies we've killed, and if I kill more than him, he gives me a little special bonus. But so he helps a little bit, but most of the time he's just there to lend a hand. Man, I just don't love the enemies in the third level. Like, they get harder on purpose, and like the game scales really well, which is nice, but this is the part where I'm like, oh boy, I'm not great at video games, but it's fun. It's fun. Come on now. That's them finished. I got 25, he got 14. Nice. So hopefully he gives me a little... Yeah, he gave me a little thing.
Stay alive. And he's off.
These guys in particular are no fun because once you defeat them, they turn into these little floating spirits, like this one over here. And if you don't defeat them under a certain amount of time, they will respawn back and you'll have to kill them all over again. So I'm gonna try not to have him do that, because you don't want to fight these guys twice. They're hard enough as is. There I go dying again. Just trying my best. Yeah, sure. We'll go with that. Let's go get some more health. Okay. And now we get to fight the Minotaur and Theseus. I'm probably gonna lose. I lose this one all the time. This is the most common one that I lose. So you're paired up with both of these guys, and one of them is a heavy hitter, and the other one throws his spear from afar, and it's really hard to defeat both of them. If you're trying for both of them, I usually just go for one at a time. So right now I have the bull already down to half health. Ooh. Yeah, but he's got me pretty bad too. And then if you hide behind these pillars, you can avoid the spear a little bit, but they're very well timed in the fact that, like, well, one of them is preparing another move, the other one is executing their move, and so it becomes really, really challenging to, like, get the timing down. But that's one of the things that makes this game just a little bit easier, is if you get the move sets down in a way that you can predict when they're going to hit or how they're going to hit, then you have just a little bit more of an advantage, but it's not much because I'm not doing well. Okay, Theseus at half health. I still have 2 more left to go. I can use this thing to hopefully rack up some damage. Oh no. I stopped spinning right at the worst time. Come here, man. Nope, nope, nope. Got it. Yay!
Champion now.
Now, typically, if you make it past this fight, you can make it to the end. I don't want to say no problem, but it is much easier because the last little bit is you go through the Satyr tunnels where you go through and you collect some final boons before you go.
Useful.
But the thing is, I only have 2 more lives, so I might not be able to make it through. In the other version of this game, where you get a new life every time you survive a room, that's much easier.
Gods grant me a swift satyr.
Or your life comes back, because these rooms that I'm about to go into are pretty short, so there's really no problem with those. But we're gonna try it. You can also buy some other boons over here, like we have 2 of these Dionysus. Yeah, we'll get special.
Cheers, mate.
Then we'll come back for the other one once we have a bit more money. So you get a couple different options, and I'm gonna go with ya boy Ares. I'm gonna go through his door and hopefully get one of his upgraded boons at the end of it. In this one, you just get attacked by, like, rats and, like, just the worst enemies. More laser boys, but they shoot in, like, every direction. They brought their A game to the last level, and I understand. It makes the game really challenging and really difficult, but really challenging. And these guys spit poison, and then you have to, like, heal yourself. It's a whole thing. And you know what? Sometimes I'm just kind of over it. I don't know. If the game didn't have any challenges like this, it wouldn't be nearly as fun, but this is just one of the parts I just don't love. And I think that's okay. Can't love the whole thing. This game is as close to perfect as, like, if I were to create a game, it would only have a little bit of difference to it. See, I got poisoned. But I would definitely take the poison element out of this game because it does a lot of damage and I don't like it. Oh no. Come on. Dang it. Okay.
We have here.
We survived it. We made it. Hangover effects deal more damage faster. That's pretty good. This one increases all of them a little bit, but I think I'm going to go
Thanks, family.
with this one just because
Down the chute.
of the boons I already have. I think it just plays really well into it. I only have 93 gold. Let's go with an extra heart. Sure, we'll try that. Oh, and then these guys, the satyrs for whom the tunnels are named, throw these poison arrows at you, and it's just difficult. I've died to them many, many times. Because they just poison you, and it's just not a good time. So let's try to get out of here one more time. Hopefully this is the one. So you essentially have to go through these tunnels until you find a bag of treats for your dog Cerberus. It's very cute, and it's like they infuse little moments of whimsy into it, and like just little like cuteness into it, because you are playing a game about hell where you're trying to survive hell. So like, I don't know, they do a couple things really well, and one of them is by having the end goal be to give your dog treats. I think that's really cute. Okay, cool. I've got one more life, and hopefully, I'm really hoping that I can get to... Yeah, okay. So we're gonna finally get to fight my dad, and that's pretty great. It's the end of the game, and it's, you know, shorter runs. I think this one was like... Oh, I can see up in the corner. 18 minutes and 50 seconds. And I have just enough money to buy one more boon before I go, and that's gonna be... Let's re-roll. Might get something really good. Hangover effects also make them slower, just like real hangovers. Perfect. Let's roll. Hello, three-headed dog. Please accept these treats and get out of my way so I can go upstairs to the world to fight my dad. Oh, man. I'm definitely going to lose this fight, just so you know. I lose this fight almost every time because it's really difficult. But it is a lot of fun. So we're going to see what's up. Oy. Let's go. Let's start with some lasers, and he already hit me really hard out of the gate. But there's this weird pocket of time where you can dodge his attacks. But I've never been very good at it, if I'm being honest. And nope, and it's not gonna happen this time. And they bring back all your old favorites: the laser boys, the shield boys, the chariot boys. Yeah, this is not gonna go my way. And I've just kind of accepted it right now, and that's fine too. Oh no. Okay. Yep, there's 55 damage, and I have exactly 100 health left after that. Okay. Yeah, there's 32 of it. See you later. Here comes the end. I've gotten him down to 1/3. That's not bad, but not as much as I need right now. Come on. I have 16 health points. This is not gonna go my way. I'm just expecting these lasers to do more work for me. And there it is.
As often as you like.
That's gonna happen. And then when you die, you come back to the beginning, which is a really, really fun time. So this is Hades. It's one of my favorite games. It's literally a 10 out of 10 for me. I highly recommend it if you have a Switch, if you have a PS4, or you play on PC, or whatever you play on. It's usually there. So give it a try. It's fun, and you die a lot, just like real life. Thank you all for watching. I'm going to stop the stream now. It's been really fun. I like doing this. It's a good time, and hopefully, if you have it on the background or whatever you're doing, hopefully you're staying safe and you're staying out of the snow, because it's no fun out there. So please stay safe, and I will see you guys later. Thanks for playing.